Hello, Vlad Jr. Hey, mate, Aussie villain. Good, thanks, mate. Good. You ready to get some hits for me today? Excellent, mate. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Listen, the reason I'm calling, I was thinking, how would you like to make Toronto your home? Really have this club built around you. It does sound good, doesn't it? Because what I'm thinking is that if I offer you a contract, say a 10-year deal while you're young, you just might be dumb enough to accept something that is sort of not what you're worth in the future. So I'm thinking, what about 10 years at 10 million? That's a nice round number. Yeah, that's a little bit insulting. Okay, what about 10 years at 20 million? 25. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 3 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we will be playing the Baltimore Orioles with one of our new signings, a new boy, Denny Salazar, on the mound. A first look at him for myself as well, as we've just caught him up from AAA. But before we get, we've got a lot to catch you up on. Before we get to today's game, first of all, Vladimir Jr., we have offered him a new contract. Now, obviously he's an absolute beast. Potentially, well, only going to get better as well. But even at his current numbers, he's an absolute beast. Now, his current contract, I'll openly admit, I don't fully understand the way that contracts work. There doesn't appear to be an expiry date on this contract. And I know some of you are saying in the comments, lock him down. So, we've looked to do just that. And what we've done, I need to find pending offers now, don't I? Here it is here. So what I've done is I've offered him a 10-year contract at $25 million a year. So that will take him up to the age of 31 for 10 years. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually a good deal or not, because I don't know when this actual contract expires. Now, I'm imagining when he becomes eligible for arbitration, he's going to get quite a lot of money. So is $25 million a year for 10 years for Vlad Jr., is that worth it? Let me know in the comments. And if it's not, we'll just withdraw the offer, hopefully before he signs it. But yeah, I'm asking for help on that one because I don't fully understand the way the contracts work. In a way, to me, it seems like it makes sense. We know we have him for 10 years. 25 million, I think, is still decent enough. He could get up to who knows? He could be a star of the game. Whatever the most money available is, he'll probably go to the Yankees one. So we need to protect him from doing that to himself. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Is 25 million over 10 years a good deal for Vladimir Guerrero? Now, we have made a few signings, some from free agents and a few trades as well. Let's start with having a look at the free agents that we've signed. Now, we know that center field was a problem, so we've signed two center field free agents. Andrew Alford was the first one here. Decent enough defensively. He obviously lacks any sort of hitting ability. He's just still here on a minor league contract. Defensively, base running wise, he looks good. The problem with him is having good base running. It doesn't look like he's ever going to get on base. So that's Andrew Alford. The next guy, and I think this guy is more of a chance of playing in the majors for us, is Jacob Henneman. Again, a really good defensive center fielder. Again, good on the bases. A little bit better batting, but not fantastic. He hasn't played Major League Baseball for a while, and even in AAA, he hasn't particularly set the world on fire. So he's down in our AAA system right now. Again, just on a minor league contract. But this guy defensively, I think, has a little bit more. All right, the next guy is Yaro Munez, a third, well, just a utility player as much as anything. Strong gifts at third base. Again, good on the bases, a decent fielder as well. Personality is he's not loyal, but he's not great, to be honest, is he? But bit of a liability there. But yeah, with the bat, I think he's just a good, solid backup utility option. So again, minor league contract. Again, that's where he is right now. You can see he's played a few games in the minors, done okay. But yeah, we'll see how he goes, whether or not he gets caught into the majors. Right now, to be honest, we don't need him, but it's always good to have backup. Alright, now we're into guys that we have called up into the majors. This is the guy that will be starting today's game, Denny Salazar. He's fragile, which isn't ideal. We signed him on a minor league contract, but obviously being promoted, he's now on the minimum salary. He was playing it down at Buffalo and had done okay. Hadn't played for, just wanted to make sure because hadn't done spring training. He was up to speed. Looks like he did okay on not really, didn't pitch that much for Cleveland last year. But I'm hoping. Starting pitching, as we'll see in a second, hasn't been great for us, but I'm hoping he'll do a job. And as I said, we're going to find out today because he is starting today's game. Next, it is Bruce Rondon. Again, we signed him on a minor league contract. We have called him in. Control is an issue, but otherwise he looks quite solid. He went down to AAA, pitched 5 innings almost perfectly, and we've called him into the majors. He's not done as well. He's only pitched 1 innings. Hasn't given up a run yet because he had 4 base runners in that innings. So not great, but hopefully, he is an upgrade in theory on what we had before. And the final guy is Tony Cingrani, a left arm, which we really, really lack. And this guy looks, to be honest, to be quite good. Again, we signed him on a free agent. I think he was on a minor league contract. We've called him up into the majors. Again, he didn't actually pitch in AAA. That's how desperate we were to get somebody in that could actually pitch a ball relatively well. Again, he's done okay. 7 innings he's pitched and done it quite well so far. So far, so good on that front. But yeah, Tony Cingrani is the newest member of our bullpen. Now, we have done some trades. Out has gone Anthony Bass. He was an absolute liability in the bullpen. He was 1 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs, which probably isn't that bad. It was a one-off thing, but he was a free agent at the end of the year anyway. He was annoying me. He wasn't a very good pitcher, so we sent him to the White Sox, and in return, we got current starting center fielder Adam Engel. Basically, I did this trade because I wanted to get Bass out, and we got a center fielder for him. But you can see here, he's came in and he's done really, really well, batting .281 in his 9 games that he's started so far. He's a good around the bases. He's a good defensive center fielder, and we're paying him essentially minimum wage. So so far so good. This trade has worked out for us, and we know if it doesn't, we do have Henneman waiting down in AAA. Now, just to update you on the moves that we've made sort of within the organization, Jordan Romano, he has been sent back down to AAA. You can see he wasn't doing too well with us, and he's doing even worse in AAA. So he's well and truly deserved his spot. I was really wanting to try and keep him up because he is Canadian. But yeah, we'll send him down to AAA, see how he does. And the other change that we've made is Gaviglio. He has been sent down to AAA as well. Again, he wasn't doing shockingly bad, but his ERA was 4.70. His ERA plus wasn't too bad, but we needed basically to send somebody down to call in. I think either Cingrani or Rondon. I forget which one it was. And he had time left. He had time that we could send him down to AAA without putting him on waiver. So that's basically why he went down and not somebody else. And we've made one change, sort of outfield players. And that is Anthony Alford. We've sent him down basically to get Engels in. We needed to send down an outfield player. Haven't given up on him yet. He wasn't doing particularly well. He's gone down to AAA though in his first few games, just setting it on fire. But he's a good outfield utility player, good on the bases, defensively a outfield utility player. So we'll just see how he does. Not saying he's not coming back, but for now he is down in AAA. Now that I think is everything to catch you up on in terms of moves we've made. Now we've got to catch you up on how the schedule has been going. We'll have a quick look at the standings to start. You've probably seen it somewhere on one of these screens, but we're third in the division. We do have a losing record, but we've not done too badly so far, I don't think. Let's have a quick look at the schedule and see sort of the ins and outs of where we've gone. Now, after our stunning start to game 1 of our time at the Blue Jays, we did have another stunning performance, another 10-0 win. And at this stage, I'm thinking we're going to win the World Series. I don't even know why I'm here. Like, this team is on autopilot. We had Hernandez hitting 3 home runs in this game. Absolutely stunning performance from him. And it was Nate Peterson's first ever start in Major League Baseball. I think it was his first start in Major League Baseball. Anyway, 11 strikeouts in 5.2 innings. Just a stunning all-round performance. So at this stage, I'm high on life, thinking this is going to be a piece of cake. We then lost the next 2 games to the Red Sox. Unfortunately, we gave up 6 runs. The bullpen, I think, gave up 6 runs in innings 6 and 7 in Game 3 of the series. No, it was Shoemaker. We just went a little bit too long with him. So he gave up all 6 runs, and the bullpen actually didn't do too bad in that one. So that was, needless to say, really, really frustrating. Game 3 was was really tight. And it was 2 Deves. He hit 2 home runs, a 2-run home run in the 6th, and then a solo home run in the 8th. So I was pretty sick at the sight of him, to be honest. But that was how the Boston series, so it ended up 2-2 overall. Then we played the Cincinnati Reds. Game 1, it was a Rourke start, and it was a poor start. There's no ways around it. You can see there 4 runs in the 7th to sort of top things off. But his basic numbers, 6.2 innings, 7 earned runs, and it just wasn't good enough on the day. And we didn't hit well either, so we can't really have any complaints about that one. Game 2, we lost it in extra innings, which is always annoying. But what made it super annoying is that we gave up 3 runs in the 9th to send it to extra innings, and 3 runs in the 10th. So well and truly a choke job. The bullpen once again letting us down. Rue was fine from the start, but it was Giles that blew the save, and that we expect more from him. And then it was Bass and it was Romano that kind of finished off the loss for us. So frustrating times there. Then we switch over the page here. We played the Yankees. We actually got swept by the Reds, so we don't mention that though. We played the Yankees. We won Game 1 4-3, which was really nice. Game 2 of the series we lost, and this was because we gave up 8 runs in the first innings, and we just never recovered from that, and with probably good reason. This was a Yamaguchi start. One thing we have done, and I'll update you on the bullpen in a second, we've actually moved him from a starter into the bullpen as a relief pitcher. I think he could have a future as a relief pitcher, to be honest, as sort of a long reliever long term. But first season in the major leagues, I think it might take him a little bit of time to adapt. And certainly his first start his second start didn't particularly go too well. 0.1 innings, 7 earned runs. And it was Johnny Lasagna we were up against as well. Of course, fans of the Seattle Mariners are well aware of Johnny Lasagna. So that is how that game went. And then we actually did win Game 3. So we won the series against the Yankees. And this was thanks to 6 runs in the 7th. And you love to see that, really, don't you? So that was a really good series against the Yankees all in all. We played the Phillies then at their place. We won Game 1. We lost Game 2. Less said about that, the better. We played the Kansas City Royals. Again, a decent enough performance here. We lost Game 1 of the series. This was a bit of a disappointing game in that both Yamaguchi, who was the starter, who was on a decent start, 4.1 innings, only the 1 earned run, he got injured, and then Thornton came in and got injured as well. To be fair, with the Thornton injury, we'd already given up 8 runs, and the game was probably gone. But it was a shame for Yamaguchi, who was putting a good start together before we had to take him out of the game. But then we won the rest of that series, which was quite good. Game 2 here, Junior hit a 2-run home run, which was that was enough to win it for us. All the runs came in the second innings, and Junior's 2-run home run got the job done for us. Game 3 of this series, Junior was at it again with 4 RBIs in this one from his 1 hit. There was a sack in there. There was a 3-run home run, and I'm assuming a sacrifice or something at some point to get the 4th RBI, but well done to him, almost single-handedly winning that one for us. And then Game 4 of the series, as I check my notes here, it was a Bo Bichette walk-off home run in the 9th. There was a 2-run home run that got the job done for us there, having already tied that in the 9th as well. So, dug deep and won a tight one. Always good to see. Then we played the Minnesota Twins, and this is where the bats started to go a little bit cold. We lost the first 2 games in this series without scoring a run. Game 1 only had 2 hits, and again, it was Junior. He went 2 for 3. Not another hit in sight for the entire team. Absolutely outrageous stuff there. So that was the Minnesota Twins. We did win Game 3 of that series, which was nice. We played the Tampa Rays. We won Game 1, and I thought this is going to be brilliant. We scored all the runs in the 8th, which again you love to see, don't you? So that was that one, and then we didn't really get near them. 4-8, we lost, or 8-4. We lost the second game of that series. And again, it was a frustration. 7 runs given up in the 7th. Again, we have a habit, it looks like, as if they start scoring runs, we really have trouble stopping it sometimes. It was Dulles on this occasion that let us down. 0.2 innings, 4 earned runs after Shoemaker, again, was on there a little bit too long. Shoemaker seems to be one of these pitchers that he's really good until he's not good anymore, and then stuff goes badly wrong. And we did lose Game 3, 1-0. This was a good pitching performance. We only gave up 4 hits in the game, but we only got 3. The bats, again, just didn't show up. This was Yamaguchi back from injury. Again, he was decent in this one. And yeah, a good pitching performance all around. We just could not hit. Then we went back to play the Boston Red Sox. We lost Game 1 of the series, which was really frustrating. We just leaked runs throughout the entire game. It's nothing, it's just a poor pitching performance. This was Rue, actually, that let us down here with a poor start. And then Anderson, didn't do much better. So that was that. And then Game 2 of this series, this was a return to form with the bats. They finally woke up. 13 runs. If we could just space them out a little bit more, I'd be more happy. Just average 5 or 6 runs a game, guys, rather than getting them all in one. But that was really good. And then Game 3, we won it in the 12th, as you can see there, and it was a Maguire solo home run in the top of the 12th. They got the job done for us there. We didn't see Maguire in the first game. He is one of the catchers. Very, very solid with the bat, and a very, very good defensive player as well. So, and still young as well, only 25. So we've got good young catchers at the club, which I like. Then we started this Baltimore series, of which we're going to see Game 3 today. We've lost 2 close ones, 6-7 and 4-5. Game 1, we actually lost it in the 9th, gave up 4 runs to lose that snatch victory. It was a defeat from the jaws of victory, and it was a combination of Giglio or Gaviglio, who was dropped soon after this one, and Thornton came in, and the game was already lost, unfortunately for him. And then Game 2 of this series, all the runs that we consider were in the fourth inning. So again, another frustrating one. Just one innings costing us, and this time it was Rourke that cost us. I would like to send him down to AAA. He refuses to go. And we can't really find anyone to trade him because we're paying him $12 million a year. Why are we doing that? That is absolutely outrageous. But anyway, hopefully he'll come good for us as this season develops because we're going to need it. That is a very, very long catch-up. Let's get to some baseball, though. Let's go see the lineup today that is facing the Orioles. And this is it. It is Bo Bichette that leads off. Bichette? I think he's... No, is he Bichette or Bichette? I'm not sure. He's batting .280. We'll go with Bichette for now, but he's on warning. Joe Panik comes in because Biggio, hope I pronounced it right that time, he's got just a small injury, so he's not available for this one, so Panik comes in to play second base. Vlad Jr. on fire, bats 3 at third. It's Jr. batting 4th in left field. Engel, the center fielder, first look at him on the channel. He bats 5 in center field. Reese McGuire, the catcher, bats 6. Tesco Hernandez bats 7. I know it's not Tesco, but we're going to go with that because it's easier for me to say. Grishek is the designated hitter. He bats 8. Travis Shaw, both he and Randy, Rowdy Tevez or whatever his name is, both of them, their bats have I think they're batting with tennis rackets, to be honest, because they cannot hit the ball out of the infield right now. He bats 9. And Denny Salazar behind my head here. It's his first game since being called into the Major League team. Let's hope he puts on a show for us. We're up against Kyvanis Sampson here. He looks like a decent... he's only 2-star. He looks better than that. This season so far at Baltimore, his ERA is 9.64. His whip is 2. His ERA plus is 49. His WAR is 0. We'll have those 9 runs ERA though, won't we, please? So let's hope that, we're up against a weak pitcher here, that our batting lineup can get a hold of him and see what we can do here. Obviously, losing both games against the Orioles has hurt our standings in the standings. So it would be very nice to be able to get one game off them, so we only sort of drop one game to them over the course of the series. Here we go, Bo Bichette, 0-2, and he gets a piece of it, but it's grounded down there. I think it wasn't Iglesias at third. Did we have him at Seattle at some point? I feel like I've had him in one of my teams before. Anyway, Joe Panik now, his first at-bat on the series, and he strikes out. Come on, where's this guy's 9-run ERA? It's Vlad Jr. 1-2's the count on Vlad. Come on, mate. Vlad Jr. pops it up, and that's going to be caught, and that will do it for us in the top of the first. Not much to see here, really, is there? All right, Denny Salazar, first pitch as a Blue Jay, and it's going to be a first pitch action. This better not leave the field, I'll tell you what. Salazar induces the ground ball to first. Over to first he goes to cover, and that is the first out. That's a nice start. If he can get an out every pitch he throws, we'll be very happy. Austin Hayes now comes in to face Salazar. Full count on him. Strikes him out. All right. Let me know what you think, too, of the guys that we've brought into the club. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, free agency is sort of after the game has started. Salazar sits down another one, and we'll have some of that. That is excellent first innings from Denny Salazar. May he continue on from there, please. Junior to the plate now. 1-1's the count on him. What can he do? We have been he's got himself a base hit. Nicely done. We've been very reliant on the juniors. Nobody else has really been hitting consistently. You can kind of see with the batting averages down the side there, particularly the bottom of the order, we've really, really struggled. Hernandez he's basically just living off his first couple of games. Here we go now with Adam Engel, though, steps in. He's been in decent form with the bat. Gets to YouTube and freezes. There's a strikeout. That's one away. Reese McGuire now. Again, first look at him, I think. McGuire has a full count and strikes out. We're 2 out, and we have not been able to make the most of this leadoff single to start. Tesco Hernandez now. He has popped it up, and that'll do it for the top of the second. We strand Junior at first. Are you stranded at first? Probably not. You're just on first, aren't you? And we get Denny Salazar back out now to face Anthony Santander, batting .225 so far this season. That's been slapped into left field to the fence, and they've gone one better than us, and they've got a leadoff double. All right, Denny boy, we need to recover from that. Bounce back now. Come on, mate. Come on. I believe in you. You are my boy. I've brought you into this club to do a job for us. Full count now on Nunez. Is it? No, Nunez. That has been sent from the baseball stadium, and that is 2-0. Absolutely crushed. A 10th home run already this season for Nunez. And just like that, we find ourselves 2-0 down. And a very, very annoyed general manager. Alright, Denny boy. Pretend that hasn't happened. Let's start again. 0-1's the count on the new man. That's a ground ball. Take your time getting there, mate. No hurry. No hurry. He does make a play eventually, and that's one away. It is Jose Iglesias now to the plate. What can Denny do with him? It looks like it's going to be another first pitch swing. Grounded to first base. Shaw is there. Trots over to first. That is 2 away. And it's almost like that home run never happened, isn't it? He's back on the job now. It's Bryan Holaday. 3-1, the count on him. He has popped it. Is it going to drop in? It is going to drop in between second base and right field. And that is a 2-out single. It's Chris Davis coming up now. Doesn't have a hitter. Only batting 190 so far. Full count on him. And he has hopefully popped it up. We've got the right fielder going around. He will make the play. I forget who's in right field. It's Hernandez that makes the catch out there. And we get out of the second innings, but we did give up 2 runs. Grishek now steps in to lead off for us. What can he do? Grishek has popped it up. And I don't know where these guys' 9-run ERA is gone, but we're certainly not getting it this game, are we? That is 1 away. Travis Shaw. He is in the coldest of cold streaks so far this season. And that's been popped up as well. He had such a wonderful first opening day, didn't he? And as I said, just really, really... Oh, what's he batting this year? Only 172. Bichette. We'll go with Bichette still. He steps in. 2-2. He has got himself a base hit. There we go. It's the taunting of the Bichette. It's woken him up, and we've got a 2-out single. And let's see what Joe Panic can do. Batting 241 this year. 0-2's the count on him. And he gets it through. Can we get Bichette to third? Yes, we can. And is it going to be a 2-out rally? Vlad Jr. comes up now with a chance to bring 1 run in from third. If he gets onto 1, he might even put us in the lead. Full count. And he walks. It's Junior. 2 out. Loaded bases. What can he do? Balk! They've balked in a run, you idiot! Hey, it's 2-1. Runners at second and third. Still with Junior at the plate. And can he give us a lead? Full count. He strikes out. Oh, that's what I get for calling the pitcher an idiot. We leave 2 stranded, but we do bring back a run in the top of the third. And it's Denny Salazar to continue now. Come on, Denny boy. 2-1's the count. And he gets a ground ball. Look at that. Springs off the mound. And that is 1 away. It brings Austin Hayes up. He is 0 for 1 so far today. 0-1 is the count as well. And he has hit that to the fence. And that will be a 1-out double for the Baltimore Orioles. Can we keep him at second, hopefully? Decent throw in there from center field. And that'll do it. 1 out, runner at second. And let's hope Salazar can get Trey Mancini out. I think he struck him out last time. Full count this time. And he walks him. 1 on, 2 out, and I just start to worry a little bit here with Anthony Santander, who is 1 for 1 today. If he gets another hit, we're in some... They've gone for the steal. No, they haven't. What's happened? There's a mix-up. Can we get him at third? No. It's a double steal, and just like that, we're in some serious trouble now. Danny boy, you need to get a strikeout or a pop fly or something. He has... Well, he's got a pop fly. How's Hernandez's arm? Can he throw him out at the plate? He steps into the throw. Is he going to get him? No, he's not. And just as we get 1 run back, they extend their lead back out to 2 in the bottom of the innings. Renato Nunez, who of course sent it over the left center fence last time up. This time, oh, it sent it over the left fence. It's 5-1. Denny Salazar is not going as I had hoped. And Nuno is absolutely ripping us to shreds here in Baltimore. Well, that's annoying. Chase Anderson comes on. Now, he did a really good job for us on opening day. He's been less convincing since his ERA is just over 5.5. 0-2. And that is that left as well? The Orioles are doing a Blue Jays, and they've hit back-to-back home runs, and they are ripping our pitching staff to smithereens. Unbelievable. It's 6-1. And, yeah, we thought pitching was going to be a problem, and we're seeing why. 3-1 on the new man. He walks him. It brings up Bryan Holaday. He is 1 for 1 with Jose Iglesias at first. He has slapped it into right field. Tesco Hernandez should make a decent catch. He does. And that was a very bad innings for the Blue Jays. We are 6-1 down, and Engel to lead us off. He is 0 for 1 today. Full count he has. And he strikes out. It looked like it might be a little bit low as well. Reese McGuire steps in. A full count on him as well. He strikes out. And this guy was supposed to be rubbish. Where is all these runs he's supposed to giving up? Tesco Hernandez, 2-2's the count on him. And Tesco strikes out, and it is not a good day to be a Blue Jays fan through 4.5 innings. Chris Davis now to face Chase Anderson. 1-2's the count on him. And we get a strikeout of our own. All right, there we go. 1 down. Alberto steps in. He is 0 for 2. He's their leadoff man as well. That's been hit. It's been popped up, and it should be caught out there by Engels in center field. Comes around, makes a nice catch, and that is 2 away. Austin Hayes, who is 1 for 2. Now, this is where we need to start keeping the bases clear for Nunez, because he is just... It's like batting practice for him today, isn't it? That's been popped up. It should be caught in right center by Tesco. Engels, one of them make the play. There we go. Engels it is in the end. And that'll do it. And we've kept a clean sheet in the bottom of the 4th. And we go again. Randall Grishuk to lead us off. 0-2 is the count on him. We're going to have another strikeout, aren't we? He has, 0-2, and he slapped it down the right field line, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Grishuk as he slides into seconds. And can we start to get a few runs here? We're still just about in touch, aren't we? 5 runs. We know we do have runs in us. Travis Shaw now, he is 0 for 1. Can he wake up, get out of this frosted streak? No, he cannot. He strikes out, and that is 1 away. Bo Bichette comes up to bat. 1 for 2 he is. 2-2's the count. Bichette grounds at the shortstop. And what's his name? Grishuk, whatever his name is, goes back to second. There's too many names. These names are ridiculous. And Sean Armstrong comes in. Now, we had Sean Armstrong at the Mariners, did we not? We did. And he was absolutely rubbish there for them as well. He's not been great to start this season off either. Joe Panic with 2 out. Can he drive in a run? It's 3-0. Just make sure if you're swinging, it's a good one. It's a horrible pitch inside. That puts another runner on for Vlad Jr. Come on, Vladdy boy. He's 0 for 1 so far. He walked last time. It's 2-2, sorry. And he strikes out. What are you doing to me, Vlad? Oh, we're wasting base runners, and they are just scoring for fun. Mancini comes in to lead them off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a bit of first pitch action again. He has grounded at the third. Vlad is there, and he just sort of watches it go under his glove. It's an infield hit. I don't think it was actually an error, just maybe not the best animation. Santander steps in. He's 1 for 1. 2-2's the count. Anderson, he gets the ball to second. Is it going to be a double? Can we turn it? Oh, we can! Nicely done by Bichet, Panic, and Anderson. That was just the first baseman, Shaw. These names, too many names. And luckily for us, too, because Nunez comes in now. He's 2 for 2, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, a full count. Can we sit him down? No, we walk him. Well, better than a home run. It brings up Yusniel Diaz, who is 1 for 2 with a home run as well. That has been popped up, I think. Engel's going back, makes the catch. And that'll do it. We've gone 2 innings without conceding a run. What is this witchery? All right, Junior to lead us off. 0-2's the count on him. Come on, Junior. Strikes out. That is 1 away. Engel comes in now. What can he do? 2-2's the count on Engel. He strikes out as well. Come on, boys. It's the round thing. Try and hit it. McGuire with 2 out. No one on. He's 0 for 2. 1-2 is the count on McGuire. McGuire gets it up towards the middle, but fielded by second base. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. It brings up Jose Iglesias to face Chase Anderson. Full count on him. Anderson walks in, puts the leadoff man on. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Unbelievable. Holaday 1 for 2. What can we do with him? First pitch swinging. They're trying to steal. McGuire, can he get the throw down? No, he cannot. And that moves the man to second. None out. Runner in scoring position. 3-1's the count on Holaday. Anderson walks in, and it might be time to make a pitching change. Oh, great minds think alike. It's our first look we get here at Singrani. He has been decent for us. He faces Davis. And he strikes him out. All right, there we go. We've brought on our big guns now. Alberto comes in, 0 for 3. Can we keep the O? That's a horrible pitch, and that moves the runners to second and third, gets rid of any chance of a double play. And this is going perfectly to plan. It's a full count. Come on, Cingrani. Sit him down, mate. Sit him down. He has slapped it into right field. That's going to score 2, and it's 8-1. Well, there we go. The good news for Cingrani is I don't think he's responsible for those runs, is he? But is he responsible for one of them? No, it doesn't look like he is. 8-1, and it's all going a little bit wrong. And I think this is what it feels like to be a Blue Jays fan, isn't it? That's been popped up. Engels will make the play. That'll be 2 out. And Mancini comes in. He's 1 for 2 today. He has wound up, popped it up, and that should be caught out there by Engel in centre field. And that gets us out of the 6th. But it was too good to last. We couldn't do 3 scoreless innings in a row, and it's 8-1. And we are in big, big doo-doo as we start the 7th. Tesco Hernandez, what can he do? He has popped it up into right field, and they've only had 8 hits. You know, it's maybe not the worst pitching performance. We've been a little bit unlucky that Nunez has decided everything he's going to clear the fences. Here goes Granshek. He has 2 strikes again, got himself a base hit. He's 2 for 3 today, I think, and that is a 1-out single. And can we start and get something going here? They bring in Miguel Castro to face Travis Shaw. Travis, second out Shaw. Or is he Travis strikeout Shaw? We'll have to wait and see. We've gone for the steal as Shaw strikes out. We do get Tesco to second. No, it's not Tesco, it's Grishek. And that is excellent stuff. And it brings Bichette in now with 2 out. Can he drive in a run? Bichette, he's got it. No, he hasn't. He's got it straight to shortstop, and that'll do it. Yet again, we go out with a whimper. And we stretch in a position of weakness, I'm going to say. Maybe we've got him just where we want them. Lure them into a false sense of security. Josh Rondon comes in. Pinch hitting to face Cingrani. First pitch action. What can he do? He has hit it quite well. Can we make the catch out there in left field? No, we can't. And that is a leadoff single. Brings up Renato Nunez, who has been our destroyer today. 2 home runs and a walk. Full count. And that's going to be 3 home runs, I think. Unbelievable. It's 10-1. And Renato Nunez has absolutely destroyed us today. He has 6 RBIs, 3 home runs, and we just have no answer to him. Bruce Rondon comes on now. A first look at him, see what he can do. 0-2 on his first batter. Starts with a strikeout. Decent, but I think the game might be gone, to be honest. Rondon again, 1-2. This time it's a ground ball to Panic at second. He doesn't panic, and that is the second out. I'm not sure. Normally determinism at its worst, isn't it? Having the name Panic. Bruce Rondon now, full count to the batter, and he walks him. 2 out runner at first. Chris Davis comes in now. He is 0 for 3. He's probably the only Oriole without a hit, and hopefully that'll stay that way. Also going to be a horrible error out there in left field. And there we go. The catch is made, and that does end the 7th. But again, not before we give up 2 runs. All right, Panic opens up this cricket. Leads off for us here. Full count, and he walks. All right, we've got to where we want them now, boys. This is the big innings. Vlad Jr. comes in. 1-2's the count on him. Jr. Oh, he gets it down the third base line. Is that going to get Panic to third? It is. It's a double. And we just need about 10 more of those. We might be back in this game. Runners at second and third. None out. Jr. comes in the bat. He's 1 for 3 today. Full count. And he strikes out. That was so far outside, mate. It was almost in the fucking... I shouldn't have sworn then. Had a little swear. It was almost in the batter's circle out here somewhere. Anyway, Engel comes in with 2 on, 1 out. His first pitch hitting. Can Engel drive in some runs for us? He gets hit. That loads the bases with 1 out. It brings up Reese Maguire, who is 0 for 3 today. He has got 8 RBIs so far this season. What can he do? He has hit at the first base, and that might be a double play. No, it's not. It does drive in 1. We've cut the lead to 8. Here come the Blue Jays. 2 out. Runners at second and third. Can Tesco Hernandez maybe clean the bases for us here? 1-2's the count. Hernandez. He's hit it well, but straight to right field, and that'll do it. We pull 1 back in the top of the 8th. We just need 8 runs now in the 9th. I'm sure it's doable. Trent Thornton comes in the pitch up against Hernandez. No, Hernandez? What? I've got names on the brain today. Up against Alberto. Let's see what Thornton can do. That is a ground ball down to Vlad Jr. Should make the play. He does. That's one away. Who is in next? It is Austin Hayes, who is 1 for 4 today. 2 and 2's the count on Austin. We get a strikeout. Nicely done. Small victory. Small victory. It's Trey Mancini, who's 1 for 3 up against Thornton. Can he finish it off? Go on, Thornton. Strikes him out. All right, a nice 8th innings. We could enjoy that one. We won the innings. It's the first innings this game we've won. That's not really a thing, but, you know, we'll make it a thing. If you look at a baseball game, there's nine battles. You need to win more battles to win the war, don't you? Then we've won a battle there. Randall to lead us off here. 2 and 2. What can he do? He can strike out. All right. They're waiting for this comeback to start. Travis strikeout Shaw. What can he do? Oh, Travis Shaw, he's got a decent piece of it, but I'm getting overexcited because I've just seen the ball get hit, and it's popped up to center field. That's 2 away, and I don't want to panic anybody. I'm not sure this comeback's coming. Bo Bichette. That's right, I called you Bichette. And that is why. He grounds it down to third base, and that is a base hit. Oh, we call him Bichette, and he gets a hit. It's a science. All right, here it comes. The mother of all 2-out rallies. Joe Panic. He's 1 for 2. 3 and 1 the count on him. Oh, here come the Blue Jays. They're panicking. Look at them. They're choking. 2 out, 2 on for Vlad Jr. What can Vlad do? It's 1 and 2. Don't do it to me, mate. He doesn't strike out, but he does ground out the third. And that'll do it for us. I'm going to say we've had better days. So there we go. That completes a very difficult series against the Orioles where we've been swept, which is just so disappointing, isn't it? We were neck and neck with them before that series. And it's all gone a little bit wrong since then. We're still only 2.5 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays at the top of the division. So we're still very, very much in it, but we've seen pitching is a problem. And yeah, it's a problem that's not getting any smaller as time goes on. We're, again, 3 games out of the wild card. It's still very much on. We're in what looks to be a weak division this year, thankfully. But we need to try and turn things around here pretty quickly, don't we? That'll do it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We've got a series against Boston coming up at home. Hopefully, we'll get some wins in that one. And I think what we'll do is we'll come back mid-May for an update. What about at home to the Houston Astros, the cameraless Astros this year, of course, and see how we get on against them. But until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any feedback in the comments. If you know of any good pictures going as well, maybe just let me know that one. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. We'll see you Monday for some more Blue Jays. Take care.